Hey, I'm Dr. Tessa Commers, and this is Wave By. Hormones run the menstrual cycle, and because they operate in a fairly predictable pattern, we can use that information to tell when ovulation and periods happen every month. The first part of the menstrual cycle is what's called the follicular phase, and that's when the follicles are developing in the ovary. The main hormones active during the follicular phase are FSH and estrogen. There's a slow rise in FSH throughout the follicular phase that is telling the follicles to get the egg ready for release. Estrogen also is slowly rising through the follicular phase. And right before ovulation, there's a spike in one other hormone called LH, or luteinizing hormone. Ovulation happens about 24 to 36 hours after the LH surge, and it usually happens about 14 days before the next period. With ovulation, there is an egg that's released from the ovary. The egg travels through the fallopian tube and into the uterus. The egg is usually good for about 12 to 24 hours, and if it's not fertilized or doesn't fuse with a sperm, it passes out or disintegrates. This is the start of the luteal phase. Presuming that the egg is not fertilized and passes out of the uterus or disintegrates, the luteal phase is the time when progesterone initially increases, which causes a thickening of the uterine lining, and then drops off. This is what signals the uterine lining to prepare to shed. This is the period, and usually lasts between 3 to 8 days. This is also the start of the next follicular phase. And there you go. The cycle repeats itself.